Greetings. This is N8QE and my name is Bob. Welcome to the Portage County Amateur Radio Service Incorporated PCARS Thursday night 2-meter net here on the K8IV repeater system. I'll be using the club called K8BF for the net. This repeater system also accepts inputs from Echolink, so I'll be asking for check-ins from around the corner to around the world here on the Kent repeater. The receiver is located in Sugarbush Knolls with a PL tone of 118.8, plus Echolink through the K8BF-L Echolink node. I'll be net control operator this evening. As always, if you have any emergency traffic, you may break into this net at any time. This is a directed net, and all calls will go through net control. You don't have to be a member of PCARS to check in and say hello. Everyone is welcome. PCARS meets the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m. The monthly meeting is held at the American Legion Post 496 in Kent. The post is located at 1945 Mogador Road. We look forward to seeing you there. A Zoom link is also available on the website for those who can't attend in person. The PCARS website is located at www.portcars.org. You can find more information about PCARS on the website. PCARS has a number of special interest groups that meet at the club every Tuesday in Ravenna. Check out the latest award-winning newsletter on the club website for all the information on these and other PCARS activities. And that I'll take pauses when asking for Echolink check-ins since they have a slight delay. When you check in, please give me your call, name, and location. I'll acknowledge each call sign as I get them. Please be aware that the repeater system has a 4-minute timeout. All right, let's get started. First, I'm going to go to Echolink, and first on my Echolink list tonight is Gary, WB2RPW. Go ahead, Gary. Give us your comments.
K8BF in the group, WB2RPW. WB2RPW, Gary in Eatontown, New Jersey. Very good evening to everybody on the net. Let's see what's new. We had some heavy rain early this morning, about 5 to 7 this morning, and we're going to get some more tomorrow. And other than that, just been keeping the feet up, and got a certificate from the California QSO party, and did pretty well, so got to find a spot on the wall for that. And that's what's going on radio-wise. But other than that, we've been good. And a very good evening to everybody on the net. WB2RPW, back to that. Thanks, Bob.
All right. Well, great there, Gary. We got pretty well washed out here in Ohio as well, in Northeast Ohio, over the last 24 hours. It really came down. All right, next on the list, I've got Karen, WD8BIW in Uniontown. Go ahead, Karen. Give us your comments.
Hi, this is Karen, WD8BIW in Uniontown. Just want to say hi to everybody. Yeah, we've had some up and down weather here. Rain and storm pretty good last night, and I guess for the next week we're going to be having that also. So it ought to be interesting. I guess we're going to be getting a lot of rain. Of course, we need it, so that will be helpful. Bob's going to be in and out. We're remodeling a bathroom upstairs and taking off wallpaper and going to paint. So he's up there taking off wallpaper and scraping walls. So he just wanted to kind of be in and out. And that's all I have, and back to the net.
All right. Thank you, Karen, for checking in and checking Bob in. I put him down as in and out, so I got WB8OVQ as number 3 check-in tonight. All right. Next on the list, I've got Tim, W8HFZ. Tim, I've got your name. Go ahead and give us your location and any comments you have for the net tonight.
Okay, good evening. This is W8HFZ. Name is Tim, and I am also located in Uniontown. Not more than probably about 3 miles from Bob and Karen. Haven't checked in a long time, and I remembered to do it tonight. So good to hear everybody on, and other than just looking forward to the Falls Ham Fest this Saturday, and hopefully my son is supposed to come up from Bucyrus and attend it with me, and I'm going to help out with the VE exam. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So I'll say 73 to everyone and turn it back over to you. This is W8HFZ.
All right, Tim, thanks for checking in tonight. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to the CFARC Hamfest there at Medio Sons this Saturday as well. Maybe we'll run into one another. All right, that is all the Echolink I have for tonight. So I'm going to look for RF check-ins that have announcements or news for the net, or any officer that might have a comment or two. Please call K8BF now.
K8BF, this is WB8LCD, Tom in Sugar Bush Knolls.
WB8LCD, Tom, they're in Sugar Bush Knolls. Come on back and give us your comment.
All right, thank you, Bob, and appreciate you picking up the net tonight. Jenny, KD8LRR, is here with me tonight. She likes to listen. And, hey, I want people to do me a quick favor. I'm trying to help Jim out and get some club programs put together for presentations at PCARS meetings. And as you check into the net tonight, give me a real quick what you would like to see happen at a PCARS meeting, what you'd like the presentation to be about. And I've just listed for myself a couple of things here, and I'm going to read those off just so that you get an idea what I'm looking for. Would you like to hear a meeting on antennas? And if so, HF antennas, VHF antennas, mobile antennas, maybe even wire antennas that you could put between the trees and work the world on HF, that kind of thing. Would you be interested in programs on DXing, either going on DXpeditions or just working DX and what it takes to build up a station and some operating techniques and those kind of things. Number third choice, digital and other modes. I don't think it's been a while since we've heard anyone talk about WinLink, and it's certainly been a while since we've had a meeting on SSTV. So, is that the kind of thing you're looking for? Maybe working satellites, just to give you some examples. Equipment, homebrew, restoration of equipment, reviews of equipment, that type of thing. Working portable operations, whether it be PODA, just a field trip on your own, that kind of thing. Setting up a station at home, what it takes to do. Would you like to see slideshows of PCARS, members, stations, mobile installations, anything like that? Or would you like to hear about things that are happening at ARRL and some of the programs that they have to offer and some things that they do that are important for us? Just trying to give you some ideas there, but as you check into the net tonight, I'd appreciate it if you'd say, hey, this is what would really get me excited about coming to a meeting, sit until the very end, and maybe even asking some questions of the presenter when it was open. So appreciate the opportunity to toss that out there tonight, and hope you have a good net, Bob. I will talk to you all later. WB8LCD, back to net.
Tom, we'll see what everybody would like to hear there at the PCARS meeting coming up. All right. Are there anyone else out there, any officer or anyone else that has comments or announcements and news for the net? Please call K8BF now. Hearing any more, let me go through some announcements that I have here that I've written down that are coming up. Of course, the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club Hamfest is Saturday, the 5th, this coming Saturday, at Emilio and Sons there in Cuyahoga Falls. Starts, I believe, at 8 a.m. I believe all the tables are sold out, so if you wanted to go in and get a table, I don't think you can, but you might check with them. Also, at the club site on Saturday at 10 o'clock is VE testing. KB8 UUZ and some of the team are going to be there to do VE testing. If you want to upgrade or that someone wants to take the technician exam, we'll be there on Saturday. PCARS is also going to have a celebration for World Amateur Radio Day on Saturday the 19th of April. And what that all entails at this point, I do not know. I understand that Gene will be issuing a QST with more information shortly coming out. And one final reminder, on the 14th of April is the monthly PCARS meeting there at the American Legion Hall. So if you put it on your calendar and want to come on out, it starts at 7 o'clock. If you want to come out a little earlier, you can also have some food. There's hamburgers, chicken, and etc. available for those that are hungry. All right, that pretty much takes all the announcements I've got, so now I'm ready to go to local RF check-ins that don't have announcements but also might have a comment there for Tom here at a PCARS meeting. Please call K8BF now. W8AR. W8AR. Go ahead, Tony.
This is Whiskey 8 Alpha Romeo. I've just been wanting to get in here and check in. I just became a member of the club on the last meeting, and I knew you were going to have a meeting tonight, so I was scanning around, and you guys came on, which for me was fortuitous. So anyways, I just thought I'd pop in and drop my call in. K8BF W8AR.
W8AR. I apologize. I thought you were WA8AR. Anyhow, what's the name and location?
I forgot about that part. Yeah, the name is Walt. I'm in Stowe. Walt, Whiskey Alpha Lima Tango. Over.
All right, Walt. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, I've got you logged in correctly now, and I've got W8AR, so we've got you there from Stowe. All right. Looking for another check-in, please call K8BF now.
W8KNO, Joe and Hiram.
W8KNO, Joe, they're in Hiram. Go ahead, Joe, with your comment.
Good evening to everyone. For Tom, I'd be interested in the different things that the ARRL headquarters does, such things as DXCC and worked all states now, things like that. And also for those people going to the Cuyahoga Falls Ham Fest, I'll be there checking cards. So if you have any, please bring them and get them checked, and you can get further along in your desires to win awards. So with that, back to you, Bob, W8KNO.
So thanks for checking in, and probably see you there at the Falls Ham Fest here Saturday. All right, looking for another check-in. Please call K8BF now.
DAU, Dan in Suffield.
Dan in Suffield, I didn't get your whole call. Come back and give me your call again.
Whiskey Delta 8, Delta Alpha Uniform.
Dan got you, WD8DAU. Go ahead with your comments tonight.
Well, thanks for the check-in, and my favorite topic has always been biasing transistors and vacuum tubes, so I always enjoy that a lot. Back in at WD8DAU.
Thanks for checking in, Dan. I'm sure Tom will appreciate your comment there on a topic. All right, looking for another check-in. K8BF is standing by.
Kilo Fox 8, Charlie Uniform Alpha, Eric in Stowe.
Kilo Fox 8, Charlie Uniform Alpha. Eric there in Stowe. Come back and give us a comment.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Just trying out this used Chinese VHF radio that I acquired this week, so I'd love a signal report on that. Other than that, I'm looking forward to the fall's Ham Fest this weekend. It'll be my first Ham Fest since I got licensed at the end of last year, so looking to see what the hobby has in store for me. Pretty much all I've got going on. Thank you. KF8CUA, back to you.
All right, thanks for checking in, Eric. And again, probably see you there at the Hamfest coming up. Okay, looking for another check-in. Please call K8BF.
K8TOA, Greg in Bainbridge.
K8TOA, Greg there in Bainbridge. Come on back and give us a comment there, Greg.
Okay, well, good evening, Bob, and thanks for picking up the net tonight. Appreciate that. Looking forward to seeing everybody out there Saturday at the Ham Fest. And yes, the PCARS is having their testing this weekend, and unfortunately, a couple of us probably won't make it there to the BVEs. But anyways, that's beside the point. All right, well, you're doing a great job, and wow, Bob and I want to say Carol, but I'm sure it's not Carol. But anyways, sounds like they're having fun remodeling their bathroom. And as far as what I want to hear at the club meetings, they've been doing a great job over the years with a lot of stuff. But I think we need to see if we can set something up for Skywarn. I think that would be interesting for everybody. So that would be something maybe somebody can work on. But other than that, that's all I got, Bob. I'll see you Saturday morning. Take care. 73 is K8POA, back to K8BF.
All right, Greg. Yeah, I'll see you on Saturday. Okay, looking for more check-ins. This is the Portage County Amateur Radio Service Incorporated, PCARS Thursday Night Net. Looking for check-ins. Please call K8BF now. Is there anyone out there that would like to check into the PCARS net? Please call K8BF.
Kilo 8, Papa Julia Whiskey, K8PJW, Philip in Twinsburg.
All right, K8PKW, Philip. They're in Twinsburg. Come on back and give us your comment.
K8BF, K8PJW, good evening, everyone. Let's see, this past weekend we were in Grand Rapids. We visited our grandkids for the first time in 3 months, and I'll tell you, they grew up they grew up in a hurry. They were a lot more developed and grown, and it was just amazing. So we had a lot of fun with that. Other than that, I've been doing a lot of WinLink work and enjoying the WinLink nets around the country, and it's a lot of fun. So as far as program ideas, I think that any of the digital modes interest me, and also like to hear about the DXpedition trip reports. It's always fun to see how their adventure went and all the things they did while they were out there. So this is K8PJW, back to the net.
Hi, Philip. I'm sure Tom has written those down. All right, looking for more check-ins. K8BF is standing by. For check-ins to the Portage County Amateur Radio Service Thursday Night Net, this is K8BF listening. All right, anybody, I'm going to go through the announcements as I have them here. I've got the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club's Ham Fest is Saturday at Emilio Sons there in Cuyahoga Falls. Starts at 8 o'clock. VE testing will be done at the club site this Saturday also at 10 a.m. by KB8UUZ and Company. There is a PCARS Celebration World Amateur Radio Day scheduled for the 19th of April on Saturday. Gene is handling that, and more details to follow. And of course, the monthly meeting is going to be a late one this month. It's going to be on the 14th of April there at 7 o'clock at the American Legion Hall. All right, looking for any other check-ins. Anyone have a repeat? Please call K8BF now. All right, I'm hearing nothing else, so I'm going to close the net. I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to check into the net. Your participation is very much appreciated. PCARS would especially like to thank Ed, K8IV, the repeater owner, for allowing us to use the repeater system for the PCARS net. I'll now turn the repeater back to regular amateur use, 73 to everyone. Hope to hear you again soon. K8BF is clear, and N8QE is clear and going QRT. Everyone have a great evening, and look forward to seeing a lot of you there on Saturday at the CFAR Camp Fest.